Musk, by the way, was on Capitol Hill today, I believe, as Netanyahu was speaking. Let's bring Doug Flynn in, co-founder of Flynn. And boy, it's one way or the other. But what about Tesla? Rough one.
Yeah, I mean, they missed on earnings. They missed on margins, actually. And they're getting a lot of competitive pressure, not only here in the U.S., but also in China. They've lowered the prices on their vehicles, which everybody likes because they've made them much more affordable. But the offset of that is that it's going to directly impact the earnings and their margins and therefore the stock price. And we had talked about this for a bit. It was undervalued for a while. Then it went way overvalued. And now it's sort of back below that with this sell-off. So that's what the market does.
You have any sense about how Musk's politics impact, or maybe they have no impact on his businesses? Tesla's the best known one. I said he was on the Hill today, I think, for the Netanyahu speech. But put up the headline from Fortune if we have. And Musk has denied now this reported $45 million a month pledge that he had made to Donald Trump, saying he does not subscribe to a cult of personality. But, you know, he's since he bought Twitter, now X, he's been much more outspoken on things. And, you know, I guess there's no way to know that. Some people say, oh, he's distracted. But what do you think is the impact on the businesses or anything?
I mean, I think when it was, you know, before Twitter and there were complaints on that side, now there's complaints now that it's X on this side.
Right.
The funny thing about the $45 million pledge that the Wall Street Journal put that out, and they haven't retracted it, by the way, but he came right out and said he absolutely is not donating $45 million per month to Trump. And I think, well, that could be true if he was donating $44 million. I mean, it's not, we don't know what he's donating or not donating to the PAC. So maybe that statement is not exactly what he's doing.
He's making it in stock and the stock fluctuates. And after today's down 11%, you know, it's like, well, a little bit less this month. It could be, you're right. It could be something like that. But you don't think, do you think, I mean, is that a fair question to ask about whether all this is too much for a guy running all these businesses?
I think it is, but I think he's definitely shown that he has the capability to handle multiple businesses.
That's
where
true.
A lot of people have a hard enough time handling one. But so I don't know, between SpaceX and all the other companies that he does, I think it does have some impact. There are people that absolutely will now not go on X, so there is some impact on that. Yeah. But he seemingly doesn't care so much about that. He's made it very clear, if you don't want to advertise on his platform, then you know what you can do with yourself.
I felt you were looking straight at the camera at me when you said that, because I only have one TV show to worry about for 2 hours. This guy's running the whole world, you know, and like, well, you're right. He's been able to do a lot at once. Fair point. Thank you, Doug. We'll talk to you soon. Doug Flynn.